We want to model adding integers at this point. Let's take a look at T8.15a, which is communicate mathematical ideas using appropriate methods, tools, and models. And of course 8.16a, we want to make conjectures from patterns or set of examples and non-examples. Let's take a problem. Negative 15 plus 11. Step 1, it says, and I've already did this for us, is we want to draw a number line, and we're adding a negative and a positive number, so it asks us to place our pencil, which I've done, at 0 and move 15 units to the right. When we do that counting, we will wind up here. Okay, now this shows us a negative 15, which is what we're looking for here. Okay, it actually shows us the negative 15. So this is what this is showing us. Then it says, let's go ahead and move 11 units to the right. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. So we end up at a negative 4. So what this is actually showing us is if we were to add a negative 15 plus 11, our sum will be a negative 4. Okay, again, we're just using the number line to draw this out and bring it to fruition for us. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at the second part of what we were asked to do. And here we want to make a conjecture. So the first scenario it gives us, it says, well, the sum of two positive integers are always positive. So we can apparently come to the conclusion that they've made that proof already. They went in and made a conjecture, did some work, and say, oh, okay, it's positive. So they're asking us, well, what's the sum of two negative integers? So in order to prove it, same thing, we draw a number line, and you notice my number line is negative because I'm adding two negative numbers, which means that if I'm going to be adding a negative number, I'm going back to the left. So again, I'll start at 0, and let's just say we want to add a negative 1 plus a negative 2. So I start at a negative 1, and I will go 1, 2 places to the left because I'm adding a negative, and I will stop at or end at a negative 3. So I can come to the conclusion that a negative 1 plus a negative 2 is a negative 3. Well, what if I want to add a negative 3 plus a negative 5? So I start at a negative 3, and we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'll end at a negative 8. Okay, so again, I see a negative number. So, well, what if I wanted to add a negative 8 plus a negative 4? So you see from 0, I get to a negative 8. Then I'm going to add to it a negative 4. So I'm going 4 units to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'll wind up at a negative 12. So as I can see a pattern here, hopefully you see the pattern, as long as I'm adding a negative number to a negative number, it is continually going to the left, which means it will go to infinity with negative numbers. So saying that, we can answer our question, what is the sum of two negative integers, by making a conjecture saying, from what we see, that the signs, actually not the sum, but the signs, what is the sign of the sum? The signs of these two negative integers will be negative. Okay? Take your time, go over this, and then we'll move on to the rules of adding integers without using the number line at all.